What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back to part, what is it now, 14? Part 14 of our Campus Challenge series. As you already know, this series is sponsored by Paradox Interactive, who will at the end of this series provide 6 keys to me to give out to you. So if you have not already, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know which DLC you are missing. Make sure you like the video as well, and let me know what platform you're on, Xbox or PlayStation. And at the end of the series, we're going to do a drawing, and 6 lucky winners will get a key to download the DLC at no cost to them. So in the previous episode, by the way, you guys might be able to tell that I might be getting a little bit sick. Not sure if it's just allergies or what it might be, but in the previous episode we went ahead and we built this pretty cool looking airport that I have yet to fine-tune and kind of decorate. I guess we have this highway road coming through and going straight down. I did a little bit of work though in between episodes, and let's actually start over here on this side so you guys can see. I went ahead and made a district. This all up here is going to be low density residential. I kind of like this right here. I did like a half a peanut shaped design over here. Put some fencing around and just put some trees in, and I think it looks kind of cool. I added some parks, fire station, police station. We have the small clinic there as well, and that's kind of it for that area. Then when you come over here, I kind of reworked this a little bit. I added an additional way to get out of the city, so I put in this on-ramp. I put the train tracks just below the on-ramp, or the off-ramp in this case. So that's kind of what that looks like now. I'm sure you guys can remember what it used to look like before. So then over here I added a way to get onto the other side of the highway as well. So all we did is we're gonna tunnel from here. I was gonna go above ground, but it just seemed a little too busy and a little too complicated to make it work without reworking the whole thing. So we're going underground, and we're coming out right here. As you can see, that truck right there, and we're basically just merging onto the highway. So what that's going to do is that's going to prevent a ton of traffic from using this intersection over here and getting out of the city. This is still their only way to get into the city, but to get out, as you can see, nobody is coming out this way. So that'll kind of alleviate the one-way traffic, which is okay. It's okay to alleviate one-way traffic. That means that there won't be any congestion coming out this way. Now over here is probably the biggest change that I did. Is I went ahead and I put in an amusement park. I did a little bit of terraforming and lowered the terrain down by a good chunk, and put in an amusement park that's going to go under the bridge here. So we have the entrance there. We have a couple of shopping little buildings here as well. So a little bit of commercial, kind of gated it off, put some rocks and whatnot. But I think it's missing power though. It is. So for the time being, we're going to do a temporary power connection. Oh, come on. There we go. That should help if we put the game on 3 speed. There we go. So everything is now hooked up to power. And then what I did over here is I just added some basic services. So fire station, police, and medical clinic. And then over here, I just did a little bit of preparation for expansion. So not sure if we're going to be doing commercial, residential, or a combination of the buildings here. And I'm still not seeing any tourism district to be built over here, and I still don't know why. So let's actually take a quick look and see if maybe we messed something up on the district. So we'll try North American maybe and see if that does anything for us. But everything is zoned, so okay, all right, oh well. And then over here I added some high density commercial of the European style. And you guys remember that we did some natural produce zoning over alongside there. There is one more thing that I did, and then we'll get into the episode itself. I went ahead and I connected the both sides of the metro. So I went and I hooked up the airport right here, which we can tell is starting to get pretty busy already. So how I did that is I extended this line all the way out to here. So if you recall, it used to end right here. Then over here, I went ahead and I connected the two sides of the city as well. And check it out, the transit hub is just getting busier and busier. When we see a train or a monorail come through here, there's a bunch of people that go through this little pathway here and come out and either go use a metro. And wow, look at that. But let me show you this side over here. So there's only one stop. Ooh, we got to get to that academic here. One stop from one side to the other, and that is this right here. And man, oh man, is this busy too. So we have the one metro here, and then we have the other metro here. So this one takes us to the other side of the city, while this one over here is just kind of like a middle point of the rest of this city, or this side of the city over here. So that's one of the reasons why I did it in the middle there. Before we let it get away from us too much, let's take a look and see. So Thornton International College, check it out. We're back to prestigious. We should get another academic work going. Let's do literature this time around. And let's take a look over here. Empire Trade School, 5 stars. We are now prestigious over here as well. Let's go over here and study some hospitality for this time around. So, ladies and gents, we're only missing one more campus, and that is the university. And that's coming either next episode or the episode after that. What I want to do is I want to zone the rest of this stuff here and kind of get that going and filled in, and go from there. Hopefully I don't lose my voice by the time it's time to record the next episodes. So that's kind of where we're at. Let's go ahead and get back into zoning. So residential, I want to cover this whole thing over here, and I do have self-sufficient buildings programmed on this district. So we'll kind of start just there and there for now. Oh, and then over here too, I kind of went ahead and just put some gate or fencing around the entrance to the train track tunnel, and did a little bit of trees there as well. There's a plane coming through. Let's pause. I do want to see. Ooh, almost full. We have a 162 of 200. Oh, and over here I added this like little on and off ramp type of deal. That's so if we wanted to, we can run a road going all the way down this way and then maybe zone over here as well. And let me tell you, if you haven't figured it out already, what I'm thinking to do with this particular bridge that we have going on over here. So the idea behind it would be to have this kind of turn into either a highway or something of that sort, and go through here, maybe have an on and off ramp here, but the big idea would be to kind of hook up over here. So you're not going all the way through here, then all the way around and getting into this part of the city. This would kind of sort of be the shortcut you can take, as long as we can make it look nice. So yeah, that's kind of the idea there. So from here, you'd go somewhere through here and hook up to this part of the highway. I think we can make it work. It's going to take a little bit of work, but it's not doable. And we might be having that small death wave kind of hanging over our heads still. I will go ahead and put the game on 3 speed. Just kind of let everything get into place. This over here, I'm pretty much I've given up. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the tourism district off, and we'll see if any commercial then starts popping up over here. We may just dezone and zone it right back up and see, because that is pretty weird why nothing over here is zoning. What if we make it leisure? Still nothing. Pretty weird, right? That's one part of the city here that nothing wants to zone. Let's zone that up and see if that makes any kind of a difference. Oh, look at that. So it's zoning there. Should I just remove the district? Is that the big thing here? Or what if... Well, no, I mean, oh no, there it is. There it goes. It's coming in now. That was pretty weird, right? I don't think the game's smart enough to decide yet if it can take on any more of tourism buildings, because we only have this little chunk right here in the Linden district. We don't have any more that I can think of. Huh. Well, I guess we'll just kind of let it be for the moment. Put some offices around here. Over here seems like a pretty nice place for a couple of offices as well. And then maybe alongside this road right here too. Then maybe a pathway there, maybe another pathway there, and we'll fill in the rest of this with offices as well. So just kind of like that. Can put some in here too, because we do have that demand for industry that is climbing up. So we'll try to fill in some of this area with some of these offices. Adventureland is 2 stars. Where's the main gate? There it is. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think once we play with some day and night, this will look pretty cool right under the highway itself, or the bridge, whatever you want to call it, at this time. We'll do a little bit more of zoning, kind of over here on this side. I don't think I want to zone anything in here. Maybe just put in some trees. But I do want to come out this way as far as we can. And then we'll resume zoning kind of right there. And some there. And I do have a school here. A elementary school, a high school. See, what I did forget to do is, instead of that park there, what we need to put here is, if it'll fit, there we go, basketball court, and then a park over here. There we go. And we're doing good everywhere. We have traffic flow at 88%, and I bet you I know why. No, actually, I thought that would have been the trouble area. Where are we seeing a bunch of traffic? Over here, a little bit of the merging, but that's not terrible. That's doing good. That's doing okay. That's good. So maybe it's just the fact that we are having a bunch of people move in and they're causing some additional traffic in the city. Because I don't see any heavily congested areas that we can even begin to work on. Okay, so we can remove the lights from there, keep it moving. We don't have lights there. Okay. So we're at 89. Remove lights from there, remove lights from there. There's no lights there. We'll remove these ones as well. But okay, we'll let that go. We'll kind of check in a little bit later, take a look at traffic, and see what's going on with it. So that's that noise pollution that I mentioned to you guys was probably going to be an issue. So we'll replace that building with an office building, and that should pop up here in just a little bit. This area is coming in kind of nice. And I think it should look pretty darn nice once it's all filled in, especially when we put in some trees and whatnot, kind of like the outskirt suburbs of the city.
We care about three things: tree things, nature things, and the third thing, bird things.
All right, so I've done a little bit of not decor, I don't know, road planning maybe over here, and I've made a district. This Pine Park district is going to be our IT central of this side of the island. So anything we zone within this district is going to be for the sole purpose of IT. So we'll zone that much for now. Again, this whole area right here is going to be IT skyscrapers, kind of like you see over there in that area. Over here on this side, we're going to do solely residential, and I did forget to district in this side over here, so play along. Come on. There we go. So all of this over here is going to be just high density residential. Oh, you know what? We could make it high density green residential. I think we will. So we'll do that. Let's start zoning some. We'll zone these 3 blocks right here. We are going to need some services over here on this side too to kind of incentivize these folks. Before I do that though, let me select the district. Make sure that we're in the North American. Yep, there we go. Because I am going to include some high density commercial out here. And then maybe some there as well. But services we are going to need here as well. And I don't think that we have... Yeah, we don't have a hospital anywhere nearby. So we'll put a hospital right there. Schools, let's see. I think these green folks should get a green school. So let's give them the community school. We'll put it right here. And I realized doing this, I'm probably getting rid of some of that commercial that I put in, but that's okay. Put the Institute of Creative Arts right there on that corner. We'll follow it up with a couple of plazas. Kind of make the area look a little bit nicer. Oh wow, that's a perfect fit right there. And... oh yeah, police and fire, of course. So fire station, we have good-ish coverage, but we're gonna make it better-ish by putting a fire station right there in that corner and a police station. Will that fit over here somewhere? There we go, right there in the corner. And I think we should be good. I'll zone that and that too. By the way, death care, we don't have any coverage on this side, so let's add, we'll add a crematorium right there, kind of helping cover that whole area, which should be good enough. We have one up there. We could use one maybe right there as well. And how about, I was gonna say more commercial right here, but I don't wanna congest the area too much. Like my nose is congested right now. What if, since we don't have anything zoned here, what if this whole central piece is a low density commercial? How about that? Let's see what that would look like first. And if it doesn't look good or people start complaining about noise, we'll easily get rid of it. Something like that, commercial wise, could work, right? I know I said everything in here is going to be the IT cluster, but yeah, let's see what this ends up looking like. I like the idea. I like the break in between the buildings, so low density, then high density, then high density again, kind of alongside that road. I like it. So we'll let it kind of zone up, and we'll go from there. I do see that we may have more demand for the IT cluster. So we'll zone that.
Pop soda refreshment.
Actually,
Pop soda. Belch the best.
you know, now that I'm contaminating the district on the other side, we might as well do some commercial over here alongside this road as well. And I'm really hoping that this amount right here does not cause too much traffic from truck deliveries. and whatnot, kind of going on there. But alright, folks, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this one an episode right here. I'm having some nose leakage issues, as disgusting as that might sound to you guys. So we'll pick it up on the next one. Hopefully I'll have some time to sit down and record another episode this evening, as it is early in the morning right now. As you guys already know, the series and the video is sponsored by Paradox Interactive, who will at the end of the series provide us 6 keys to give out to you guys. So make sure you like the video, comment down below, let me know which DLC you are missing and what platform you're on. As always, be the best that you can be in everything that you do, and I will see you guys on the next one.